I want to welcome you back to Rancho del Rayo. Today we're going to be back out here again, and one thing that I did notice is there's a bunch of roads on this map, and the roads basically bring you from one point all the way across the entire map, which is really cool. And what's also cool about it is it definitely reminds me a lot of like a North Dakota, kind of Montana slash maybe even Texas. There's so many different vibes about this place that it's just amazing. You kind of have like the main highway that goes through here, and then you have these little like two tracks is what I call them. Basically it's just a dirt road where there's a set of tire tracks, and that's it. You can drive either a four-wheeler or a truck down these paths. And anyways, this is pretty amazing. And that is a really decent mule deer. Right across the road. I don't quite know if he's gonna make gold, but he's a decent buck. So we might as well try and take him down. But one thing that we were talking about, and a lot of other people were talking about this too, is that this map will be kind of perfect to have a spotting scope. Now, I'm not saying we need one right away, but it has so much potential to have a spotting scope. Some of the areas that I'm going to show you today are just going to be like, I mean, perfect for having a spotting scope. But here's a real decent muley buck down to start off the hunt, and a 214.3. Not quite big enough for a gold, but overall pretty solid buck. And there's definitely something right there. I'm pretty sure it's like a blue colored bobcat. Now I'm not sure if it's a male or a female, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna say that should be the male that we're looking for. Because we've been looking for quite a while. Or maybe that could be the male right there. Anyways, we're gonna take a shot on this bobcat here and hope and kind of assume that that's the big male. He's about 330 yards out. We have the Mosin Nagant. It's gonna be a pretty far shot either way, but where'd he go? Right there. 340 yards. All right, here we go. Man, I gotta figure out a way to hold my breath longer or something, because we were wobbling like crazy. It looked good. It looked really good. Alright, so let's go over there and go see how we did. All I know is it felt pretty promising to me. And take a look at the size of this cactus here. We almost ran right into it. Now, if you run into a cactus like this, it can actually cause a little bit of damage. So you gotta be careful about that. But that shot was about 340 yards, and we were holding for about 330 yards, so we should still be pretty good. If we did, I'm hoping we also got the big male. Looks like we have hunting pressure, so we definitely hit it. But we gotta try and figure out where it went. We are literally running right over the top of these small cactuses right now, which is kind of funny, but it's also cool at the same time. Well, I think we found him. We ran right into him, and man, does that look incredible. Look at the eyes on that thing. Wow, and the super white teeth. I kind of thought it was a blue at first, but as we got closer to it, it got a little bit more kind of silver color to it. So apparently some of them are a little bit darker and some of them are a little bit lighter, and I think we got like the lighter version. But nonetheless, we made a beautiful shot, and we actually probably would have hit the heart there, tucked it in there perfectly at 350 yards, and got a nice right lung shot on this really nice male Mexican bobcat. There was definitely another bobcat here. Looks like there were some peccary tracks here as well. Ooh, we got a male track. I'll take that. I really would like to find a decent male peccary. We did find a somewhat decent one before, but he wasn't even gold. So I'd really like to find like at least a level 4 that makes gold potential. This would definitely be another one of those amazing spotting locations out here where you could come out here and glass this whole entire ridge of this mountaintop up here. But you can see, look it, there could be animals all the way up that whole mountain there. In fact, there could be some big bighorn sheep here, maybe some monster muleys, and we already know there's bobcat and peccaries all around here too. In fact, there goes one right there, but I don't think he's quite big enough to be a gold. He might be. Just to make sure. We're gonna make sure we take a good shot on him. And let's go check. Hopefully he's gonna be a gold. If he is, cool. If not, then at least he's decent. All right, let's find out. And oh my god, he's a gold. Yes, we got ourselves a gold. And he's a dark brown. 106.2. He's a good size gold. So he must be like a big level 3. Ended up getting a nice double lung shot at 70 yards out. I'm so glad we took that shot. Because I was kind of holding off for a 4 for quite a while. But I'll take a big 3. You know what I mean? Like, that's a gold. And a dark brown at that. 106.2. It'll be cool to see this guy in the trophy lodge later. So we'll get him mounted. I want to throw up a tent here real quick. And then we're going to grab another tent. Head to the next spot. Because this spot here has a lot of potential. Ooh. We got some peccaries way out there. 450, 460, they started disappearing, so render is 460. We might mark that location over there and then go check that in a second, but 460. They're pretty much way out there. So we'll go check that in a second and see if we can't locate some of those peccaries out there. Maybe find some nice ones. And I definitely want to check over there for some bighorns as well. Look at that. How perfect would it be for a spotting scope to be right here and just glass this whole entire bottom here all the way across. Now there's a ton of animals out here. I already saw a bunch of peccaries. There's whitetail, there's Mexican bobcat out here. There's so many animals out here. We got jackrabbits out there. We just made it to the other side here and we got a bunch of tracks from all the peccaries that we saw. Not only that, I actually located a zone here where they all feed out here from 7 until 11:30 in the morning. And there was apparently 10 plus pigs on this one location. That's a lot of pigs, so there's a good chance one of them should be a pretty decent one. And we definitely have some male tracks too. Jackpot! We just found a huge collared peccary out here, 260 yards out. I think that's the one that we're trying to track down. He's gonna come through that opening right there. See what I mean? They're so hard to see. Like, once you get eyes on them, if you don't take the shot, they're kind of gone. Well, at least we know there's a huge collared peccary out here, and it's a big male. He was going this direct. Got him. Why'd you slow down right when we took the shot? But the second shot, I think we managed to... Yeah, we got him. We got him. Okay, good. How far was that shot? 280. I was holding for the spine. It should have been a perfect shot. I'm super pumped to go over there, actually. And it's going to be a big old collared peccary. But first, I want to unlock this outpost here. If you look, we're on the very north end of the map here. And there's an outpost right here. So we're going to unlock that quick and then go over and check out that nice male collared peccary. Actually, I think he might be diamond potential even. Alright, we just unlocked this outpost here. And man, could you imagine having a view like this every single morning when you wake up? That is just breathtaking and unbelievable right there. Wow. Look how good. Oh, I can jump up on top of this building. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's where we were before, where we got that other small collared peccary over there. And then we got the Mexican bobcat way back over there. And now we're up here, but this view is just... Ooh, we got a hunting tower. All right, and here he is. Let's take a look. He should be a pretty big one. He definitely should be our biggest one so far. And in fact, I think with the estimate that he had, I'm pretty sure he was guaranteed gold. And that looks pretty incredible right there too. Look at that. Look at the pink nose. You got the white stripe on him there. Really nice hair. That looks awesome. Let's pick him up. He is a massive gold 122.8. Holy, that's a huge gold. And what a heck of a shot. We pulled off a 280 yard perfect right lung and a heart shot there. Wow. I honestly don't know if that's the first shot or the second shot. It had to be the second shot because the first shot, he was still standing there. But the second shot, we dropped that thing right in there perfectly and got ourselves a huge gold collared peccary. Now this is a common. The one we got before was a dark colored one. So this is definitely going to get mounted as well. And he's going to look really cool in the trophy lodge. We just got eyes on a pretty nice whitetail buck out here. He's trotting at about 150 out. And that shot looked pretty promising to me. I don't see any movement anywhere, and I thought I just saw... I don't know. Oh, we got him. We got him. I was going to say, I don't know where he went. That's the one thing about this map. You better keep an eye out on where you take the shot, because if you don't... Actually, that's not the deer. The funny thing is, there was a doe here, and there was a couple of deer in this brush here. I didn't know what they were, so I took a shot at this doe, and then all the deer ran out, and one of them was a big buck, and, well, that's him right there, actually. So let's go over there and go take a look at him. I mean, I feel like we might as well grab the doe along the way, just because we already took the shot, but, I'm really interested in seeing how good that buck is, and where we actually did hit him, because it should have been a pretty decent shot. That's a rabbit. So I figured we might as well pick up this doe along the way here, and ended up dropping her with a left lung liver stomach shot, 150 out. So if she was 150 out, that buck was probably 240 out, something like that. And there's our buck down right there, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I think we might have dropped him. Definitely dropped him, because we took the shot right there, and that's exactly where he ended up. So let's pick him up and see how big he's gonna be. Oh, what a heck of a shot. 224 gold. And we got a walking 264 yard perfect double lung heart shot with the M1, and a beautiful whitetail buck indeed. So we were out here yesterday looking for pheasants, and what I realized is a lot of times the pheasants don't jump up right away. And even if you hit them, okay, that thing is not going far. Even if you hit them, they still fly a little ways. So you gotta be aware of that. You can see right here, there's blood. So we hit that pheasant, but he's gonna go a little ways. So I think it was actually a hen. Anyways, here she is down right here. And I think we actually got 2 of those. So that was a gray. We hit her 2 times at 24 yards. And then I'm pretty sure we hit another one. Which, yeah, we definitely hit 2 of them. Whitetail deer. There's a whitetail deer up in here? Interesting. We jumped up a buck right there. Did you guys see that? Couple of bucks. And there's a pheasant too. Wide buck, coyote there. Not really after bucks, but if we see a big one, definitely not gonna pass it up. I think this might be a rooster. It's a hen. That's a rooster! Yes! Another rooster! He landed. 2 roosters! We got 1. I am not doing the greatest, but man, that's cool. And they come so fast. Like I said before, it is not easy to hit these things. It takes a lot of practice. And apparently I'm not that good yet. Yeah, it's a gray. Well, looks like it's not a very big one though, a silver. 13.5, but we made a pretty awesome shot there. He flew up at 16 yards, ended up getting a neck, left lung, and a wing shot there. We hit him 8 times. I do feel like at 16 yards, we should probably hit him more than 8 times though. I mean, if that was like a 20 or 30 yard shot, then maybe. Anyways, we'll get him mounted. Hopefully the other one we got might be even bigger. He's looking, but he's also doing it very, very slowly. So we should be able to find that rooster, but this one is right here somewhere. Did you find him? 1 second, boy. This rooster keeps on calling. Oh, I got a hen here. Rooster! He's hit! He's down. I think he actually ended up going right on top of where the other rooster is that we're trying to find. But here, oh, another rooster! No, that's a hen. And a hen. And a hen. Alright, well, we got him. Hit him twice. So the first shot, again, 1 tiny BB. I'm thinking the 20 gauge is not really what you're supposed to use for the pheasant at this point. But the second shot, we did pretty well and took him down in the lower neck at 37 yards out, and a 16.5 gold rooster pheasant. So our first rooster, or our first gold rooster pheasant of today's hunt. All right, you said you found something over here. See, here's the blood. Well, looks like it led us right to him. Did you find him? Let's see. Let's see if he finds him. He's right here. Do you see him? Yeah, good boy. He found him. Kinda. Let's pick him up. And it's another gold. Looks like we hit this one a little better. Got 5 BBs into this one. 26 yards out and another gold, 17.10. A rooster right there. I think we'll get him mounted though. It's a pretty decent sized one. That's actually our biggest one ever. I think 16.2 was our biggest from before. And so now I think this is definitely our biggest one. That's a huge muley buck. We're about to try something that we never would have done before this beta came out, and that is take a super far shot on this muley out here, 375 yards away. Now, before this update does come out, if you took that shot, it's going to run out of render distance and you're never going to see it again. But when the update comes out, you're going to be able to take super far shots again. In this case here, that's going to be a pretty far shot. In fact, I want to push the limits a little bit. I want to go back to about 400 yards and then we're going to take the shot. Now, if we hold for the spine, it should drop in and pretty much hit the heart, which I don't really want to hit the heart, but if we do, I guess it's not the end of the world. All right, so we're looking at about 417 right there. All right, here we go. Smoke that buck. He's absolutely hammered. Now, we're gonna give him a little bit of time and see how far he runs. But for the time being, let's reload and work our way over there. All I know is we got a long ways to go to get over there. I mean, literally, we have to cross this entire lake just to get there. We're gonna have to go left, which will be about 450 yards out, which, like I said before, the old update, it would have been gone. We finally made it across the lake here, and we have a really nice sign right here. That is a nice vital hit from our huge muley buck. He ran this way, and in fact, there's some blood right here. Some more blood over here. Right there. And yeah, this is probably render. Actually, I want to find out how far we took that shot. We were like right here. I'm pretty sure we were like right here. So that's already 460 yards, and we still yet to find our buck. Got a doe right there. There's tracks here. Some more blood here. And I think, yes, there he is. There he lays right there. A massive muley down indeed. Let's take a look at him and see how far we took that shot. I mean, the shot alone was 400 yards. So you can imagine, he didn't even have to go 60 yards before he piled up, and this rack looks phenomenal. Look at that rack. I honestly think this is probably my all-time favorite mule deer rack right here. So once we pick him up, we'll get a better look at him, but right now, we'll find out how we did. That was a 423 yard left lung shot and a 279.3 gold mule deer, and he honestly couldn't have any more stickers on him if he tried. What an incredible looking buck. So he was facing like this, but man, that is one heck of an awesome shot there. 423 yards, and we busted right through that shoulder blade there, caught the left lung, and managed to get enough penetration to take down this massive buck at 423 yards. Whew. He is an awesome looking buck, and he's definitely getting mounted and going in our trophy lodge. Actually, I almost forgot about this. Let's take a look at the true score on that. Man, he's just got so much character, so much points, stickers, everything. Just an awesome looking muley. I thought we'd head back to our trophy lodge to finish off this hunt here and show you what we got in today's hunt. This here is our huge gold peccary that we took at about 280 yards and made a perfect heart shot on him. He's actually a big gold 122, I believe. Yeah, 122.8. So he's a common, but he's a big peccary. And then after that, we ended up getting this guy here. This was a big 6 that we got in the very beginning, and he didn't quite make gold, but he's a blue Mexican bobcat. He's a very cool one and almost a gold, 23.5 score. We took him quite a ways out, 340 yards, I think, with the Mosin Nagant. So an awesome shot there. Here is our biggest pheasant of the day. I think it's actually a monster. He scored 17.1 and he's a gold. We took him out of the air with a 20 gauge shotgun and he is an awesome looking pheasant. Of course, we have our diamond whitetail that we got yesterday. Huge mythical bobcat yesterday. And last but not least, our massive muley that we got today. We took him at 420 yards and I absolutely love this rack. But overall, that's going to be it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you look forward to more of this kind of content. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.